Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a review and demo of the NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer. This isn't an extremely new product, at least for like 2016 launch. I feel like I saw it a couple months lingering around the NYX website, but I finally saw it at my Ulta and it's only $6, so I decided to check it out, pick it up. It comes in about 10 different shades. I picked up mine in the shade Light, which I think is probably like the third lightest shade. This is supposed to be a full coverage concealer. When I kind of open it, the consistency of this, it's full cover. It's pretty thick. You kind of put it in your hand, it's not going anywhere. It's thick. And the first thing I kind of thought when I used it is that it kind of reminds me of the Tarte Maracuja Creases Concealer, but I will say though, I feel as though the Tarte feels a little bit even thicker and maybe even a little bit more moisturizing than the NYX. NYX still feels pretty moisturized, does not feel drying. A couple of things about this concealer. I'm not over the moon about it and I don't really dislike it. So for my face, when applying this upon my face, so the foundation I'm actually wearing today is not a foundation, it's a BB cream. It's very sheer, very light coverage. I probably just did a review and demo. This is the Burts Bees BB cream, and I was like, you know what, this is actually probably maybe the perfect opportunity to test this out around my face, because the BB cream, you can still see blemishes peeking through, and that's what I really love, using the Tarte Maracuja concealer to really like kind of cover any blemishes around the face, and that does an excellent job. The NYX, I've tried it. I think it does an okay job. Could be my skin type. I have dry skin. I'll show you guys in the review and demo. I have the Burt's Bees BB cream on my face, so you definitely still see some blemishes. And normally I'll kind of go in initially with the NYX concealer and just kind of dab that around areas of my face and blemishes, any redness that I might have. You can definitely go in with a green concealer first, but like with my Tarte Maracuja, I can just go in with that and I am good because it is that thick. And sometimes I'll just dab it all over with my finger and just kind of like blend that in. Or I'll go in with my finger, then I'll kind of blend it with a beauty blender. I've learned though, when I go with a beauty blender, I feel like that kind of soaks up all the product and it kind of blends off. It's kind of useless. Then I'll even go in with the brush that you'll see right now. This is a Sigma P80 brush. I'll kind of just go in. This is kind of like a mini little flat top type of kabuki brush for like little spot concealing in general, and that definitely is gonna conceal that, stipple that product on instead of kind of blend it off. So that's a little bit better. But I feel like the blendability could be a little bit easier. It's not the best. And then I feel like once I kind of set this product maybe with powder, I feel like that's where it kind of dries off. So you can, like, that's where the blemish kind of appears. That could have to do maybe with my dry skin, but if you do kind of want to blend it in, I will say maybe a brush like this. Maybe even just go with your regular foundation brush. Same thing if you don't want to do like specific spots, just kind of blend that in with the rest of your foundation. I think it's okay. If you're oily skin, maybe it won't kind of like dry off the actual product once you kind of set it and everything, or even add some sort of other moisturizing product onto your face. That could just be my face, but I feel like that I kind of noticed, or at least throughout the day, I just kind of noticed it kind of fading off. Underneath my eyes, I definitely was not a fan of this underneath my eyes. I thought I was. So when I initially kind of blend this product, I place it, a little bit goes a long way. I learned with the Tarte Maracuja concealer, a little bit goes a long way. So from the beginning, I was definitely just doing a little bit of product. I'll place this a little bit lower than my eyes and kind of blend up. But I feel like for me, that really depends. I have really fine lines and creasing is always a problem. So I kind of figured this could possibly be a problem. The first couple times that I used it, I thought it was okay. When I kind of blend it in, it blends in nicely underneath the eyes. But then I feel like as soon as you get to work, once I kind of check up initially, I see how intense, not even, I feel like on my bus ride, anywhere between like 5-10 minutes after I kind of set it with powder or anything, it creases intensely. Like I can definitely see, like, probably really bad. I don't know if you can probably see it by now, but I was not a fan of it kind of getting into the fine lines, really enhancing those. And then I feel like in general, so I was like, okay, regardless of that, how good is the coverage? Because the coverage is supposed to be able to cover those dark spots really well. I feel like it could have probably done a better job of covering, for it being so full coverage. I feel like it could have done a better job of that. Also, the longevity for underneath my eyes, I feel like even if I got a pretty good coverage, which meant creasing underneath the eyes, I feel like after a couple hours I would kind of notice notice those dark circles, kind of like as if the product actually kind of faded off. I would kind of notice the dark circles reappear there. So I feel like the longevity underneath the eyes also was not as good as, say, maybe around the face. I feel like it could have lasted a little bit longer. I feel like it kind of like blended away. So I wasn't a fan of that. Overall, I feel like it wasn't like unbelievably terrible. I'm still willing to maybe use it around the face, but I definitely think I prefer my Tarte Maracuja Crease Concealer. As expensive as that is just freaking amazing. And this is just kind of like mediocre for me. Maybe let me know if you've tried it and you've liked it, and what's your skin type. I don't know if that has to do anything with it. I do have dry skin. Who knows? But I had higher hopes for this product. I thought for at least for around my face I was gonna like it, but around the face was okay. Around the eyes, definitely I cannot do. I have really bad creasing under there. If you don't, maybe try it, and maybe the coverage might be a little bit better for you, but I think I would pass. Not something I'm gonna recommend, but hey, if you're curious, check it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review and demo of the NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer. I'm kind of glad, one, that it wasn't that expensive, and two, I just kind of tried it and I got it out of my system because it was like on my wish list for the longest. And so I'm definitely not gonna be using that too much. I will try to use it just to use it in general and try to finish most of it up, but a little bit disappointed how much I didn't really love it. But there's yet still way more NYX products to try out. I love NYX products in general. They have such a wide range of products, and there's so many that I love, and this just happened to be one that I was not a fan of. But it could just be my skin type, it could work for other people, and it could just be my under eyes in general. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.